and we gonna get that. So I feel like Forbidden Door is just I don't want to put too much into it because I think I put too much into for Double or Nothing. I don't want to put too much into Forbidden Door. I'm looking at the matchups. I'm getting giddy like a schoolgirl. Don't get me wrong, but I need to see that first match. Tony's got to wow me with that first match. That first match got to keep me in it. It's got to have the crowd hot, and I mean the crowd actually hot. The action's got to be good, and I need a oh shit moment. Like it's just I'm asking for a lot, and I'm asking for that to be the start of the show. What the end of the show is gonna be, because I think one of the marquee two matches that they announced first. I think I believe either Omega and Ospreay would be the main event for the IWGP Championship. I think that'll be the main event if it don't start. And if it's not that, it could be Danielson and Okada. We'll see. But I'm really hyped for Forbidden Door. And I just want to see all this talent. That just flat out, I want to see this talent.
I mean, yeah, I'm the same, man. I'm ready. Like I said, Forbidden Door last year was really good, and that was with Tony Khan
under the floor.
and Tony Khan last year, he had to make a lot of last second changes, a lot of last second audibles, and that came out great. Yeah, due to injury and just travel restriction and things like that. So he really had to reach in his bag, man, and he pulled out a lot of stops that nobody saw coming. And the fact that a lot of those matches didn't even have the proper build or anticipation for them because so many matches were changed at the last second due to unforeseen circumstances. Now that we got time to get a proper build, I'm like, okay. The CM Punk match was one of the ones that got changed because originally it was supposed to be him versus Kenta, but Kenta opted out. He decided not to go through with the match, so that's why CM Punk isn't facing Kenta. And if anybody knows anything about CM Punk and Kenta, the GTS is actually Kenta's finisher that CM Punk admitted to stealing back from his time in WWE. So, you got that whole history with them two there. With that also being said, the Elite apparently, supposedly, allegedly were not at any of the AEW tapings this week because once CM Punk is back, bro, I do not know. Nobody knows the full scope of the situation. But do you think, and I'm going to ask this question a little prematurely because it's still only a week within this official return. Do you think if the Elite decide or opt not to stay in AEW past their contracts and Tony Khan indeed runs with CM Punk, do you think that's a loss on Tony Khan's part?
No. And part of the reason why I say no is because one of the reasons why they built the company that they built along with Tony Khan was to give everybody that we see the opportunity that they're giving. So you made, as far as I'm concerned, they've all made their mark in this company. When you think of the Elite, the Young Bucks, Paige, Cody, Hangman, they all made their mark in this company. They won all the titles. They held all the titles. Outside, the only title they haven't held really is the international championship. Cody had the TNT, Omega had the world title and the tag team. The Young Bucks won the tag team. Paige had the tag team and the world title. So it's not like these guys have not enjoyed success. It's not like these guys have not come up, and it's not like people will forget that they were a part of the reason why the company came up. It wasn't just them, but they were definitely a part of it, and their decision in doing what they did helped facilitate that. That would never be taken away. Like only a dumbass would think that way. But I will say I think it's story. I think it's story. Because one, controversy creates cash. We're gonna always say that because one of the great minds. Oh snap! Damn! Jungle Boy just took a shot through the table. Okay, Dookie, you just took a.
I see they start going to Home Depot.
Man, he took a Dookie just took a dump on that boy Jungle Boy on the outside.
Oh, okay. He said Dookie took a dumper.
Took a dump. But if it's not a work and these guys are truly standing away, it kind of makes CM Punk's point.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Even if people still feel like he's an asshole, that damn, Dookie dropping it on Jungle Boy. Man, damn.
Bruh, I'm telling you,
he's different.
Hey, he out here. Hey. My boy said, Vikingo, I'm gonna give you a run for your money with the spot fest, boy.
Right. I mean, but he doing more technical moves and just really making it look painful. I see it being a work, because if you're gonna give me a CM Punk versus Kenny Omega, all right, I'm good with it. Thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I can't say it enough. Please and thank you. But if you're telling me that these guys are really in their feelings about everything, mind you, considering they got to come back, and not only did they get to come back, but they got to come back and win and do what they doing. Ain't nothing stopping them. If this dude being back, if whatever was agreed upon, once it was settled, and they're the ones acting like they want to be little what is CM Punk, the softest cottonelle tissue. I mean, he didn't mean to say that, but you know, if that's how they want to act about it, I think that's a bad look for them, because you shouldn't let this one man come in and run you out your company, period.
Right.
And you help build this company. So even if you don't want to be bothered with him, you don't have to be bothered with him and still come do what you want to do. So that's not. I don't feel like that's a. I don't feel like that's a valid enough excuse. Because I feel like at some point I feel like you kind of knew he was coming back. Like you took time off, they took time off. Jungle Boy got the victory over Dookie. He had to wipe that boy out to flush him down the toilet. That was bad. I know that was bad.
Hey, you tried, man. You get an A for effort.
I tried it, but see, when you acknowledge it, it takes away a little bit of this thing.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Oh.